So if I could inform myself through research and others about my research, what would the topics be about? First one I chose was positive and negative effects of social media on the youth. I believe this is a very important topic, especially nowadays. You see so many youth influenced by it in different ways, some positively, some negatively. Sometimes it just messes with them, it messes with their brain, it messes how they react to certain social situations and in certain areas of their life. Another one that I would choose would be mood disorders, because it provides new insights into the mechanisms of underlying mood disorders, genetically and neurologically. I believe that this is very important because there's so much about the brain that we have not yet to understand, and things like depression, anxiety, PTSD, like panic attack disorder, all of these things have so much more underlying issues that could be genetic, or they could just be due to the cause of other things. I believe another very big topic could be spirituality and healthcare, because there's a lot of people who do not turn to healthcare due to their spirituality, due to their religion, and this affects not just them and their health, but it can affect their young ones, like their kids and their nieces and their nephews, and it affects them. It can affect them in such a negative way if the parents go against certain type of healthcare when their child is sick and their child just needs something and they can't do it because of religion or spiritual reasons. Looking at two roles that most work for me and my personality type, I believe procedural technician is one. I am very straightforward on what I want to do, and I believe that typically when I'm in the group, I'm like, hey, can you do this? Can you do this? I believe that being a procedural technician kind of just falls into that category of, like, hey, I'll write this out and I'll do this stuff. If you guys can just go ahead and do this, like while we work together. And going into that, I believe another thing I can relate to is being a harmonizer. I believe I'm very good at talking when it comes to being in groups. I believe I'm very good at making sure people's points and opinions are all correlating and everyone gets a say in what they can, or everyone gets a say and everyone gets their own input on things, and we use all those ideas collectively to make one good idea or make a big group decision.